Okay, people. I don't think anybody's here yet, obviously, but I'm. I just got myself a. Okay, can this go the other way? Hold on, I just got myself a gooseneck. Normal. Okay. Just got myself a gooseneck today. So I'm testing out doing it with what it's going to be like. Seeing how well I can do it. For you guys to see me drawing. Yeah, sorry, TA. Um, this is just a new format. Um, I'm trying out, so I got myself a new gooseneck. I'm using my tablet to film it, so I can maybe have the computer up, my laptop up. I'm just trying to get everything set. See what you guys see, all that crazy stuff. Okay, so okay, now I just need to volume. Where's my volume? Okay, so okay, now I just need. Okay, there. My volume is down. I can see chat. Okay, okay. Sorry about things. How is it now? Stingbat. Okay. I got it in place and all that. It took a couple seconds to get it in place. That might have been why. I'm not sure what the. I was having a bit of trouble with the Wi-Fi on it at first, so I don't even know what I'm drawing. um, let me get something here. Um, I'm just trying to think what I might want to draw. Any character you might want me to draw? Are you there? Well, it says two watching, so you're there. I can't think of any. Okay. Has it cleared up? How much has it cleared up? Am I coming through? Sounding good? All that? I always start with nostrils. I usually start with the head. Okay, let's see. Yeah. Okay, and I'm gonna take my time here too, and when I do start drawing, let's see, character. want to try and do a real good drawing here. I guess I'll just do my Canadian Shield. I shouldn't actually need a thing for this, but open with photos. Let's go. Actually, went down here. Oh, the background noise is my fan. Is that better for noise? You might be. Shut my door that way you don't hear my mom's TV. You might have to hear some traffic because I got my window open. Oh, sounds like a TV. That was definitely my mom's TV in her room. It's a small apartment we live in. Okay, you didn't hear the fan, then I'm turning it back up. I like my fan. Okay, so let's see. Trying to. Hello to everybody who's here. Got a couple more people watching, I see. Okay, trying to get everything set up. This is, as you could see, a new, or here, whatever, a new format. I'm testing out. I just got myself a gooseneck today, so I'm trying to, so when I draw, maybe I can do live drawing better. Okay, how is that, people? Let's see. Okay. Can you hear anything but me? And feel free to chime in and talk. Sorry if the video shakes a little. This is a mobile artboard. It's on a table that is a bit not completely sturdy. It's sturdy enough that I can put weight in that on it. It's not gonna fall over on me, but it wiggles a bit. Hey Chad, how are you tonight? Everything coming in clear and all that? Oh, you guys can't see anything there. Jeez. Can you see what I drew on the page or not? Working out everything for the first time is always a pain. Okay, is that helping you see it better? I don't think so, not from what I can see of the stream. Um, let's see if I can zoom in a little here. Sorry for all this, but you know, I'm. Ooh. Okay. Okay, I can see it through my thing. My tablet's seeing it fairly good, but okay, I can see it lightly on that screen. Okay, just give me a minute. I need to go do something, one other minor thing. Okay. So. Okay, I think we've got everything settled. Just let me know if you can't see anything that I'm doing, and I'll try and fix it. And ask it away, or talk, whatever. I've got the chat, so all I have to do is tilt my head up. Well, you can't see my head, so I just barely have to tilt my head up to see what you guys are writing. I don't know how many people are in here, so I'm not sure what type of pose I'm gonna do. So I decided to just go with the Canadian Shield. Oh, that's what I forgot. My kneaded eraser. My kneaded eraser go. I know where my kneaded erasers are. Is everybody still here, or? I've never heard of an electric eraser. Sounds like it might be interesting. Where did you get it? I am drawing my character, the Canadian Shield. I wasn't sure what to draw, so I just figured I'd fall back on one of my characters. Probably for the next live stream, I'm gonna go for a DC character. And this is the first time I'm trying to put in a real good amount too, so. Okay. And again, sorry for the shaking. So you got it on Amazon. Do you know whether you can get it anywhere else, or maybe I can just look for it at another time? I'm gonna, but as I was saying a couple seconds ago, or more than a couple seconds, I'm gonna try and do a live stream like this. I'm not sure when the next time I'll do it, I just figured I got the gooseneck. I want to try and see how it goes. This live stream. So, like I said, ask away anything or whatever. I'm not sure what to talk about. Okay, not sure. Runs on AAA batteries, great for erasing thin lines for lightning. But I use a kneaded eraser mostly. Well, that's always good. Ever since I found out about a kneaded eraser with how to draw the marble way, and I actually finally got my hands on one, I was like, I've been sold. No, I have not heard about the Zoe Quinn Kickstarter scam. Inform me, my friend. Inform me. To what you know, of course. But inform me with the facts. Or inform me with what you know, or what you think you know. Unfortunately, I do not watch a lot of the news or read a lot of tweets on Twitter or whatever, or Facebook. I'm not a big news guy. Closest thing I come to news lately is I make sure I watch Mark Dice every Monday through Friday every morning. It's not even, and I watch a little bit of Rebel. From what I know, she had a Kickstarter for some comedy video, I think. But after she got the money, she didn't update for 18 months. And now says she needs more money and is playing the victim card. Oh, sounds like that guy, I think it was Diversity in Comics ran it. No, Captain Cummings ran into. That, no, not Richard. I forget his name. That did the one about the comic. Sounds a very similar thing. Except this time, I guess it's about a video, not a comic. It's just crazy the scams people will pull. But the problem with pulling that scam is, I'm sure there will be a couple people that will fall for, oh, I need more money, blah, blah, blah. But most people are not going to fall for that again. And you can't even go and get any more. Can't pull that. You can only pull that scam like once unless you're using a completely different name. Yeah, B. Claymore. Oh, hey Hoth, how are you? As you can tell by the title of tonight, I'm trying a different setup. For my normal, the 66-day thing that I'm doing, it'll be the other way, right off my laptop. But if I'm doing a drawing video like this, it'll be like this. Let's see what's happening here. It'll be like this. It'll be like this because that way I think you can see better. It's easier on everyone. And I'm going to try and start adding these to my repertoire. Actually, I'm going low tech, but I'm not. I went out and got myself a gooseneck for my tablet. So I could, hang it up, suspend it in the air so it will see down on what I'm doing. Instead of, trying to position my laptop in some way that, it can see it properly or do some other not so good setup. So I could... Ethan and all those guys have the gooseneck that they can hang stuff, like their phones or whatever from. So I figure, invest in this, what I'm doing here with. That way, like I said, when I'm doing my when I'm doing my noon thing, it'll be the other way. If I'm doing a drawing like this, so you guys can see better, you can see from the top, it'll be like this, and I want to give you guys the best viewing pleasure I can. Make it right for you guys, I want to make my channel as good as it can be, and my commissions, if I get any commissions, I'm not sure who watched the video yet. I only saw one like earlier, or one view earlier, but I'm gonna do it live stream like this for it, so if you'll get to see me if you're the one doing it or whomever is, will get to see me draw it as I do it. So, it adds to the experience, I think, of getting a thing. The commission. Marina Severin, co-creator of Spider-Woman, died yesterday. Oh, that's too bad. At the age of 89. Yeah, I did. That was Chad, actually, I believe. And I watched it. I did like it. I didn't think it was scary at all. Myself. I watched it a good week ago now. Which Spider-Woman did she create? Or do you know, Chad? Because there's been a few. Well, probably the first one, I think, which was Jessica Drew in the red outfit. Which reminds me, something I have. Ooh, that might make this more valuable. Well, she probably didn't make it. I don't know what happened to the one toe on it. Oh. I have a Spider-Woman. Let's see. There. Spider-Woman statue. I got that a few years ago at a con. I thought it had the toe into it. Whether it didn't, I didn't notice, or cheap too. So I got it for like, I don't know, 30, 40 bucks. The first one. I think that was the first Spider-Woman too. I'm pretty sure. Check out the live motion comics. Do you got a link for that, Chad? If you've got a link for it, I was gonna say put it in here, but you can't. They won't let you. Later on, go to the discussion board on my main page, or after this is done, put a link in the go to the comment section and put it in there. It'll let me know that I've gotten a comment or whatever, and I'll check it out from there. I know I could probably search for it myself, but and I'm sorry for that shaking, but when I move this, when I erase, it looks too. There's a different one. All good. Oh, that's always good. Good voice work is good. I still gotta see the sequel though. Or the prequel. Whatever you want to call it. The sequel, prequel? I think I like that angle. I do have it though, the sequel, prequel to view. It's just finding the time. You know what? Let's see. I'm gonna try something. That's no better. No better, no worse. Ice. Oh, there's a prequel one that is set up in the Viking Age. Tells you how they got frozen in ice by the Vikings. Yeah, it did. Have creative special effects. Well, it was done back in the 80s, so, and I'm not sure how big the budget was. But it was probably good for its time, mind you. It was all rubber puppets and stuff. Yeah, well, of course, they didn't have much more to work with than that back then. I know this is a bit of a static pose, but who was in here earlier? Oh yeah, I like practical effects better than CGI. I do sometimes too, like the practical effects. Depends on how cheesy they are. Did you like the Matrix movie? Yeah, I liked them all. I think the second one was, in my opinion, the worst of them all. Yeah, the Thing and the Blob had good effects. I love the Matrix. Yeah, I love the first one. The second one, like I said, I think it's the worst of all of them because they had a good thing going, and then I think they sort of messed part of it up. You know, I get the Trinity Neo love thing, but they also didn't need to show certain stuff for it, I think. Not that I have, I'm not sure. Hope I'm not sounding like a prude, but that's not what my intention is. But I like number three. I like the one the most. Number three, the second best. And then followed by number two. And then I know there's some cartoon stuff or whatever of it too. And a game and all that. Who's in here earlier? Yeah. Hey, Stingbat, you still in here or have you gone? Now, you can't really answer if you're not here, so. So I'm not sure whether I should expect an answer or not. I gotta start using the stencils like those guys instead of eyeballing it for these things. If the pros can use the stencils, so can I. I've got them around here. I just gotta fish everything out. Yeah, the fight scenes I think were good. I think what makes me not like it is a few things that didn't really add anything. Like you said, you know, I guess a sex scene is nice in a way, but again, it didn't add much to the movie. In my ever not so humble opinion. Well, he might have a. He probably wouldn't have a Canadian accent like you would be used to. I know I don't. To myself, I don't think I have an accent, but everybody doesn't think they have an accent to themselves. You have to remember the guy underneath the costume, whose original name was Man Like Cougar, was originally named or becomes named Manly Cougar. You got to remember he is from like the early 1800s, and God transports him to our time. So, and he is native as well, so he'd probably have more of a native accent or an Indian accent, and especially one from way back then. And then that Canadian accent. The John Wick. I don't think I've seen them yet. I think there's something that I wanted to see. And just like that Canadian accent that you talk about, it's probably different depending on where you come from in Canada because, just like in the States, different places you go, they talk a little differently. Yeah. Uh, give me a minute. I just want to make sure of something. Okay, you're up. I wasn't sure if I didn't hear you. Something. Okay, I am back. After these messages, I'll be right back.
But you're back, I say. You're back.
I gotta study my anatomy. Make this guy's muscles look really good. But it won't help me now. No, not at all. No. Do any of your characters use a hockey stick? I'm a big Casey Jones fan. Well, I'm not sure if and when I'm going to introduce him. Well, I'll probably introduce him. I just don't want to. I gotta make sure I don't get sued or anything. I've created two characters. One's called Maple Leaf, and I have him using a hockey stick, but I'm not sure whether I'd get sued over that because of the Toronto Maple Leafs. And then I created a character using the various names of the Toronto teams. He has a really weird name, and one of the weapons in his thing is a hockey stick. He has a baseball bat too, and probably have someone else that might. I don't know. Sometimes it's more what's on hand. Though, and the thing is, Casey Jones is a street level. I got street level ones, but. I like Casey Jones too. I'm just trying to. Think. Actually, I don't, except for those two, which I'm not sure what kind of listers they would be. I probably don't. Didn't a hockey player sue Todd McFarlane? I'm not sure. Maybe. Why does my... probably because my mom's using the internet too. Come on. Just trying to be able to know what you guys are seeing. Sorry, you haven't been able to see me drawing the arm. Okay, there we go. The arm. And this is for my commissions. The paper I'll be using, you know. Hopefully I'll be able to get better poses in this. But I'm just working everything out, as you can see, I think. I'm going to eat some. Oh, no problem. Go eat. If you have to, come back, or if you can, come back, or come back and see if I'm here. Like I said, this is a test. The new. You know what? I don't want that there. I'm not sure how long I'm going to do this stream. I'm going to finish him up for sure. It's going to be doing him. Well, we end up getting talking or more people come in, fine too, you know. I guess me and Hoth can talk as long as he's here. Like I said, I want to take my time on this stuff. This is going to be stuff that people can. This is going to end up being linked to in the description of my commissions one. Because I want to do stuff. Oh, ouch! Oh yeah, you're on the West Coast. It's like 9:35 here. But I get eating. Eating is always something you need to do. You need to do it to survive. Nobody's gonna hold it against you. Least of all me. If I hold it against anybody against, if I hold eating against anybody, I'd be a real jerk. Seeing as how of my size. And did you know that Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is loosely based on Daredevil? I do believe I knew that. Uh, I know I watched something about that a long time ago. And I think I seen, I'm not sure whether it was fan made or somewhere out how it got made. I think I seen something. Yeah, that's about how long I've known for too. I think I seen in some video or something somebody did, or I forget where, but something about with that in mind. Somebody did the joke of that when Daredevil. Yeah, yeah. I've been a fan since I can't say since they were created, but since I think the '90s cartoon. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Turtles in a half shell, Turtle Power. But yeah, as I was saying, I'm not sure whether it was in a video or in the movie. When Daredevil gets knocked, when he gets, splatted by that stuff, they actually technically, I think somebody made it so it might have been the ooze, and it knocked. He also knocked it. Some of it fell off of the truck or whatever and went down into the sewer, and that's the ooze, the same ooze that created, or the spray that created Daredevil was what was used to create the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I'm not sure whether I've seen that in like a fan-made video or where. But I thought it was pretty funny when I saw it. Or neat. Maybe not funny. Have you read any of the Batman Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle team up stuff? In the comics? Because they did that, I don't know, about a year ago. Have they ever made a TMT Daredevil crossover? Not to my knowledge, just that one thing I was telling you about. It's probably the closest that I think I've ever heard, or seen, or heard of. And like I said, I'm not sure how, whether it was officially done or fan based or what based. I was just gonna bring up the Batman. Yeah, they've got two versions of it. They've got more realistic looking version, and then they've got the animated version, like from Batman the animated series. And I think that's more with the turtles from the '90s cartoon. I don't know what I'm doing here for muscles. I'm just trying to make it look good. I think I read the whole thing, and I liked it. I know that. I know that. Well, I read the more realistic looking version, almost from the main continuity, I'd say. Yeah, that's worth picking up, I'd say. Okay, that helps. Hey people, I'm sorry about all this. My tablet's giving me a bit of problem connecting to the net. So I'm going to end this for now. I'm sorry for you had to wait this long to get me to say something. As you probably noticed, it was cutting out. I'll, well, I'm going to try something again at some point. I'm not sure when. I got to fix some problems with my net for what was again? I don't know what else I was gonna say. I'm not gonna finish that drawing till I'm on live again, so you'll get to see it finished. Okay, so I guess that will be it for now. Now, how do I? Maybe just hit the X.